Welcome back, Transport Bandits here. I'm Tennessee.
I'm Mr. Dimples.
And guess what? We are done with our big reset where we did our art show, rode our bikes some, had a visit with Fair Winds. If you watched any of the other videos, we had a great 2.5 weeks, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. And now we're back on the road, and guess what? Where are we headed, Cheryl?
Canada!
Hey, guys. Transport Bandits here. Mr. Dimples.
Tennessee.
And we've got something special for you this time around. The Bandits are going to Canada.
Alberta, Canada!
That's right.
Hey, you betcha for sure.
We're leaving the country. Bandits are running to the border.
We're running to the border.
And we've got this beautiful Cougar half-ton. I love towing them. It's one of my favorite campers to tow that in the Outback.
And we're all hooked up. We're ready to go to Canada.
So we're going to be talking to you more about that when we get on the road. We're all hooked up. We're going to get out of this lot and hit the road. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And subscribe. The Bandits are leaving America.
The Bandits are running for the border. Hope we don't cause an international incident.
We had a heck of a day today, you know.
Yeah, we had a crazy start to the day, a really late start to the day.
We started off about an hour and a half before Goshen.
And a silage truck came by.
And a bunch of stuff fell out of it and it chipped our windshield.
So Mr. Bones has a little chip he has to look through. But we had some time on our clock before our paperwork came in for Canada. And we went to the glass doctor downtown Goshen and fixed that little chip before it got any worse. Now, here was the cool thing about going to downtown Goshen. We happened to be driving by, and what did we see?
We saw the Op-1 Vet Jeep. And I told Cheryl about that's it.
Take a look at this.
Comes out to Sturgis of the Buffalo Chip.
We got to meet with our good friends, the Op-1 Vet guys, changing one vet's life at a time.
The sales from our merchandise goes to building these really cool wheelchairs, and it's just pretty touching. It's awesome. These are great guys, great Americans.
And they will have they're setting up their headquarters right there in Goshen, Indiana. Awesome.
So all you transporters, go downtown and check these guys out.
You're going to want some of that clothing. They've got some cool
really
clothes.
Great merchandise you guys are going to love.
Check it out.
Tell them Transport Bandits sent you. And now we're back on the road, and guess what? Where are we headed, Cheryl?
Canada! Transport Bandits are running to the border.
We're trying to run to the border. We've had several snafus with our paperwork today.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot of things that are holding the bandits back from crossing the border to Canada. So, namely,
we'll get it straightened out.
Namely, paperwork. You got to have that paperwork. You got to have your company or yourself, if you're an individual driver, get a lot of permits, customs, things like that. We're still in the process of getting our paperwork going to be emailed to us.
Hopefully tomorrow morning.
Because we are team drivers, we need to have both our names on the paperwork so that they'll let both of us in, or else I'll just be sitting on the side of the road playing a guitar, sitting at Canada border.
Got a little cup out there bumming money?
Yeah, I'll bum some money, trying to make me a little bit, try to head back into the United States.
And you know, I had a couple questions about Canada. And my number one question, of course, is do they have steak there? No, steak.
Do they have what?
Steak.
Steak in Canada?
Yeah.
I don't know if they have steak in Canada, but I do know they have bacon.
Yes, they do. But that bacon looks like ham.
Ham?
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to try some Canadian bacon.
Now, another thing.
You betcha for sure. Do they have barbecue in Canada?
Yeah, this is very important to me.
Canadians know how to barbecue? Sure, they know how to barbecue.
Yeah, but do they sell it?
Why wouldn't they sell it?
I don't know.
Are you thinking we're going to some country that is, we're actually we're world travelers.
What if they get up there and the only thing they have is like smoked salmon?
You think all Canadians are going to eat is smoked salmon?
Smoked salmon and kippers.
Kippers.
And like moose jaw.
Smoked salmon, kippers, and moose jaw. That's what Canadians eat. I'm sorry, and I will apologize for any international incident that may occur because the Bandits are coming to Canada. We're getting paid 20 cents more per mile to run this 67 miles into Canada.
Yeah,
to just
awesome.
run 67 miles into Canada, we're going to get paid 20 cents more per mile.
So stay tuned. Subscribe to find out everything you want to know about Canada.
Yeah, join us. We're going to show you some beautiful scenery as we cross America and hopefully thread the needle between the two blizzards that are going on. So stay tuned. Take a look at this. Rochelle, we got a great Petro with the Iron Skillet restaurant. Lots of great parking here. This is where we're going to call it an evening. Mr. Bones is ready to stop for the evening. Is he tired, Jeff? Why not?
He's dead. He don't care to stop or keep going.
Good morning. We're back. We stayed in Rochelle, Illinois, just not that far out of Goshen, really. But it was a late start, and we are on our way through Wisconsin today on I-94 and headed to Alberta, Canada. So we are waiting on some paperwork, that final piece of paper, that all-important piece of paper that you need from your company, or you can get yourself, is what I understand, permits to get us across the border. Well, our dispatcher Marcus, hey Marcus from Synergy, came through for us this morning and got our Canadian manifest, which will have our truck plate and our trailer plate and the whatever numbers they need to cross into Canada that we have to show along with our passports. So what I have today is he emailed that to us this morning. And you can see here, so this is the email, and I've got my little laptop out here. I put it on my lap. I've got my inverter and plugged into the truck, and the printer, which is our little Canon with the paper in it, and plugged up into the computer, and I'm going to try to print this off so that we have our paperwork for Canada right now. Okay, so we have our Canadian manifest here. This barcode is what the numbers are that they're going to need to see when we show them our passport. Let's try and print it. It is going to print. Fantastic. Okay, we have our manifest printed out for us. Fantastic. This is our Canon TR150 printer. It's very small, compact. We keep it in a little box so it doesn't get damaged in the back of the in the truck underneath the bed. And as you can see, it just opens up. You put paper right here. It's very simple, very easy to use. You just plug it into your inverter or into your truck, and then you just plug that into your laptop or computer and mash print. Good to go. Okay, so as far as we know, we have everything that we need to cross into Canada. You'll need your passports. One other thing of very importance if you're going to Canada, download the Arrive Can app. You've got to download the Arrive Can app. I think it's 48 hours prior to entry, so I'm going to do that right now because it'll be a couple more days before we get there. And fill out all the forms because you are a commercial driver. You are an essential worker, so that shouldn't be a problem. Passing into Canada as an essential worker, as long as you have all of your paperwork and you filled out the Arrive Can app. You don't have to quarantine for COVID or anything like that if you are an essential worker and you are exempt from the quarantine processing. We'll see how the COVID thing works out when we get there. We'll give you a report, so stay tuned. Traveling on I-94.
That's right, I-94.
And it looks basically the same outside. It's this northern blue thing that happens in the wintertime. And it looks exactly the same as it did at 6:30 p.m. last night. Kind of gray. I can't tell what time it is. And it makes me wonder about the pioneers. Now I know why it took so long for the pioneers to cross the prairie. They went to bed at 6:30 and it looked like this. And they woke up the next morning and it looked like this. And they said, well, it's still yesterday. I'm going back to sleep. Okay, do you see these lines on either side of the road? These little three dotty things on either side in the pavement, right there and right there. That would be Braille for blind drivers. I-94 across America and getting on Route 200 across the upper part of Montana. Take a look at this. look at this. There is not one tree in sight. Not one tree in sight. As far as the eye can see. Tree in sight. Found one?
Cheryl was wrong. I found a tree. See it? It's a nice little tree out there all by its lonesome.
Look how beautiful this is. We made it to Shelby, Montana, where we're going to stay the night here in Shelby and cross the border